I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm tired of FNAF, I'm tired of Scott, I'm tired of Stillwell, and I'm tired of the fanbase. I'm not looking forward to Secret of the Mimic. I think the Mimic itself is a very weird thing to go ahead and make your new villain. I want to be excited for Secret of the Mimic. I'm interested in playing it, which, I will play it, because, like I said, I'm interested in FNAF. I'm not excited anymore. I'm exhausted. I want Scott Cawthon and Stillwell to take a step back and actually think about what they're doing. Scott, why did you not tell Stillwell about your goddamn lore and your plans for what Security Breach should have been? Why give them tiny pieces of the lore to Security Breach, where Stillwell then had to just mesh everything together, delay the game even further when it didn't meet your standards by, again, not telling them what you fucking wanted?
I had a specific story for this in mind. Okay, for Security Breach, I really did. I had a very specific story in mind, and it is very different than the one that got in the game. And I think a part of that is the way that I conveyed that to Steel Wool, because what I was trying to do was I was trying to tell Steel Wool to do specific things throughout the game, put specific items in specific places, have specific characters do certain things, meanwhile not telling them what the story plot was. Because in my head, I was thinking, okay, when people find this, they will connect this to this to this, and it will all be revealed. And I thought I could do that without telling Steel Wool the story plot. That didn't work out very well.
But at the same time, Stillwell, why the hell in an older version of Security Breach can I jump at Freddy and then press whatever button to go into his chest? Why will the fucking entire game de-load where I can go through walls and beat the game in fucking 3 minutes? A free DLC should not be the thing to correct your previous game. I get it, Scott has made games to correct or to, fix some earlier things from previous games. It's why we have FNAF 4 to Sister Location. It's why we have FNAF 3 to 4. It's why we have FNAF 6. And I've always said to myself that FNAF has needed an upgrade for years now. I'm going to get into Poppy Playtime, right? And before I do, I just want to say I don't like that franchise. I don't like that series. I will give it an okay at best. Will I ever play the games? Maybe. But one thing I like about the broken goddamn game, like Chapter 4 of Poppy Playtime, it's darker, which apparently FNAF just doesn't want to do. Why does Poppy Playtime have dead, rotting bodies with blood? The last time we got that was in FNAF 6. And no one even likes the goddamn William Afton design in that game, even though I kinda do like it. I don't know, it's not that bad. And yet, the last time we got a dead body in FNAF was Sister Location with the PNG images of, a shadow of a hanging body. And before that, it was FNAF 3 with the fucking rare images of William Afton opening his fucking bunny rabbit furry mask to show off his body, being all fucking messed up. It's cool. That design's awesome. And I haven't had that feeling of FNAF being good. I want FNAF to be upgraded. Scott, think about the lore. Think about what you're doing with the movie as well. FNAF 2 is apparently meant to be scarier than the previous one, because guess what? The previous one, for the first FNAF movie, isn't scary at all. And so why can't the games be like that? Why can't the games be like that? I will say that Ruin is scarier than Security Breach. I will say that Into the Pit is a great game, and it's one of the most refreshing games. And guess what? It's not made by Stillwell or Scott. And Into the Pit has got some good jumps in it. Didn't you hear me calling you? I did not. Holy shit, hi. I'm gonna search her. Oh, never mind! Oswald, for fuck's sake, why do you keep falling over? Bonnie! Oh, my heart. Oh my god. You're terrifying. Oh my god. Fucking gee, I couldn't read that. What did he say? It may not have crazy gore or blood, and before I say anything else, a game doesn't need to have gore and blood for me to actually like it, but when you're presenting a dark and mature theme like FNAF and Poppy Playtime, to see that stuff, to see dead bodies and just really dark themes is goddamn refreshing. I'm tired of mascot horror in general. I'm tired of the basic crap being you're in a fucking facility and children go missing and you've got to figure out what the hell is going on. After Secret of the Mimic comes out, Scott, Steelwall, whoever fucking made the Into the Pit game, literally anyone, make FNAF darker. It's meant to be a dark franchise. If you don't think otherwise, why? It's about child murdering. That is fucked up. Do you realize how fucking messed up that is? Child murdering. Children being stuffed into bodies. I don't care even if we see that. I want darker themes. I want stuff like Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. The fact that I have to say that is absurd. I want darker themes. Into the Pit was great because we saw a fucking monster. We saw a monstrous version of William Afton. The Into the Pit Spring Bonnie is... look at that design. He's goated. He's amazing. Into the Pit is scarier than Ruin and Security Breach combined. Okay. I'm sorry about my anger there, and I'm sorry about me just going off on the series, because I like FNAF. I just want it to be better. I want FNAF to be taken seriously, because the fan base either makes the games look stupid, or the games themselves make it look stupid, and I just want FNAF to be better. And we have that choice to be better. Like, FNAF is good. I can give it a good rating. If you don't like one of the FNAF games, there's definitely another game that you will like. I like Security Breach, but I hate it at the same time. I'm disappointed by that game, but it's still at least somewhat interesting. I'm interested in Secret of the Mimic, but I'm tired. I'm tired of getting and receiving the same things from FNAF, and we're not really getting anything new. I'm exhausted. I want something good out of this franchise. I want darker and mature themes. I don't care if Gregory lives or dies. I don't care if Cassie lives or dies. I don't care about these characters. Hell, I care about Bonnet from Sister Location Custom Night more than I do all those other characters. Like, am I alone on this, right? Like, this can't be just a me thing. Like, I just want FNAF to be better. I know, Scott, I know you're never going to see this in your entire life, because my YouTube channel is incredibly small. But please take a step back and just think about the lore of FNAF. Like, I want there to be somewhat of a plan. Maybe Scott is doing that with the Mimic, but we all do know that Scott never planned things out from the beginning. Maybe the first 3 games, but he never planned out an entire franchise, which I will give Scott credit for that. You can't really plan out an entire franchise. That is fine, but when you make massive mistakes, like not telling Steel Wool about like major lore implications for what Security Breach should have been like, that is stupid. I'm not saying that FNAF should be the scariest franchise ever. I'm not saying it needs to have Subnautica levels of horror. I'm not saying like we should see children being murdered. I'm not saying that like this franchise is a horrible, stupid franchise. I'm just saying it needs to be better, and I want it to be better. One more thing before I stop this video. I'm tired of the cartoony look. I want FNAF to be realistic looking. Like, how am I supposed to be connected with a character like Gregory that looks like he's made out of plastic? I'm tired of what this game looks like, what this franchise looks like. If you think FNAF shouldn't have a realistic setting, look at Poppy Playtime. That looks more realistic than any FNAF game currently right now. Okay, so sorry for my rambling, sorry for my ranting, sorry for my venting, sorry for my anger. I never get angry on things, but I'm tired of FNAF. I'm sorry, I've also said that way too much. But hey, if you guys do agree with me, let me know in the comments, tell me your thoughts. If you guys don't agree with me and want to rip my spine out because Either way, the fan base is really good or it just sucks. So with that being said, everyone, if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it a lot. Join the Discord in the link in the description if you feel like it. I'll see everyone soon, but most importantly, have a good day.